This is Al Jazeera.
Live from Studio 14 here at Al Jazeera headquarters in Doha, I'm Rochelle Carey. Welcome to the News Grid. And gunmen attacked the headquarters of the Kurdish regional government in northern Iraq. At least one person has been killed, 2 policemen injured. We will have the latest.
And cricketers all over the world are calling for support for Imran Khan in Pakistan's election on Wednesday. They're using the hashtag #BehindYouSkipper, merging support for the cricket legend from the pitch to politics. I'm Leah Harding. Connect with us for the hashtag AJNewsGrid.
A storming, a standoff, and a suicide bombing. The Kurdish regional government building in Erbil, Iraq, came under attack on Monday. It took the security forces 5 hours to regain control. 3 gunmen shot their way inside in the early hours of the morning, injuring at least 2 policemen. One of the attackers later blew himself up. The other 2 were killed. Vladimir von Wilgenberg is a journalist at Kurdistan 24 English News Channel. He joins us now from Erbil in Iraq, and we appreciate your time so much. So who is likely behind this attack, in your opinion?
Well, most likely it was ISIS, although it's not clear yet because they haven't claimed responsibility yet. But ISIS also did attacks in the past, for instance, in 2014 and 2015. So it's not the first time that ISIS would have attacked Erbil, but until now the investigation is still ongoing.
If it were to be ISIL, how much pressure does that put on the Iraqi government?
Well, ISIS has been almost defeated. I mean, they lost most of their territory. But in the disputed territories between Baghdad and the Kurds, there are still some ISIS cells. And also ISIS have been carrying out more attacks in Baghdad. So it does put pressure on Baghdad also because there are protests in southern Iraq. And ISIS is not completely defeated yet because they still have some cells in some areas of the country.
Erbil has largely been one of the safest places in Iraq. What does it mean that this is happening now?
Well, I mean, there have been attacks in the past, but in general speaking, compared to the rest of Iraq, the Kurdistan region have been quite safe. But also there was an issue because 3 of the attackers were all Kurds from Erbil. So this shows that there were also issues with radicalization of local young people here in Kurdistan by some mosques. So this is probably the result of this attack. And there were also some Kurds that joined ISIS in Syria and also in Iraq. But most of them have been killed.
Okay, Mr. Vladimir van Wilgenberg, thank you very much for joining us. As soon as we have more information about somebody claiming responsibility for this attack, obviously we'll bring it to our viewers. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Now, ISIL